Flu season has begun, and the Minnesota Department of Health says it has already seen an increase in activity since last weekend. Sarah Madison catches up with a local doctor who explains how this affects everyone in the community.
It's going to ramp up in the next couple weeks or so.
Dr. Brian Livermore is talking about influenza.
They usually start with cough, a deep cough from deep in the chest, fever, as well as muscle aches, feeling like you've been run over by a truck.
There are different types of the virus, and this year medical officials see type A, B, and for the first time in a long time, H1N1.
And we're seeing more of that this year than we probably anticipated. That looks like a bit of a surprise.
So far, total hospitalizations in the state are about 100. Dr. Livermore says because of H1N1, there is a possibility for another epidemic.
They haven't had exposure to that in a long, long time.
Flu season has started early, and the infection will peak when children come back from winter break.
So when you put kids together in a school, it spreads like wildfire.
The flu hits children and seniors the hardest, but for those who didn't get sick or didn't get the flu shot last year are more susceptible to getting influenza this season.
Influenza is not always a serious illness, and sometimes it kills people.
But there's still time to take preventative action.
It's not too late. It takes 2 weeks for the vaccine to start to build up enough antibody to protect you. We're really getting vaccinated for everybody else rather than ourselves. And if you say you never get influenza, therefore you don't need the vaccine, what you're saying is, I don't need body armor. I've never been shot.
The flu is forecasted to slow down in April. Sarah Madison, Lakeland News.
Influenza is a constantly changing virus, and doctors recommend you get a flu shot every year before the season starts because of that.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.